Welcome to this conversation about number systems. I'm so glad to have you here with me. So, number systems. What exactly is a number system? Let's just make it as simple as possible. What we have on our screen. Two words here, number and system. So, a number is a representative of how much of something. Exactly. 2 mangoes, 3 cars, 4 people. We're just saying how much of something, anything. That's what a number is. A number is how much of something. Simple as that. So what's a system? A system is a way of doing things. Yeah, just a way of doing it. That's what a system is. For instance, there is a system of cooking. If you cook rice in a particular way, it gives you fried rice. Another system, if you cook rice in a particular way, you get jollof rice. Another system is, if you take garri, if you turn garri with hot water, you get eba. If you take garri, take it with just normal water, you just drink the normal garri as it is. You understand? A very common thing here is, the iPhone, Android kind of a thing. iPhone and Android, both of them are actually phones, you understand? But they have their own respective ways of doing things. That's the reason iPhone looks the way it looks, Android looks the way it looks. So that's just it. A number is just a representative of how much of something. A system is just a way of doing things. Now, so that tells us that number system means a way of representing the amount of things. Simple as that. No big deal. So a number system is just the way we choose to represent the amount of things. So now we want to say why. Okay, number is a way of representing the amount of things. System is a way of doing things. Number system is a way of representing the amount of things. Okay. Atibo, we have heard. But why? Why should we be concerned? What's our business with all these things? Well, you see, it's because of counting, organizing, and calculating. Counting, organizing, and calculating are very, very important aspects of our lives. As a result, it's quite, useful to have the skill of doing all these different things. You understand? So, simply because we want to count, we want to organize, we want to calculate, for the different activities in human lives, that's the reason we are interested in numbers, the systems we use with them, and then number system. You get the idea. So, what's next? The next thing here is what? Number base. What exactly is number base? Okay, we know what a number is. A number is a way of representing the amount of something. So, what is this base doing behind it? Well, a base, get ready. Are you set? Let's go there. Now, so think of a base like a language. Yes, exactly. A base is like a language. What do I mean? And why? I always like to ask why, because one of the major issues with learning and teaching is that a lot of things are told to us without telling us why we are doing it. But let's ask why. Why exactly? Okay, why exactly why should we be interested in a base, a number base? Well, you see, it's because as humans, we do various activities in our lives. We do different things. You understand? Interesting things we buy, we sell, we do fashion designing, healthcare, engineering, computer systems, all these things. And you see, all these things, they all involve counting, and the kind of counting that somebody who is buying and selling is doing is different from the kind of counting somebody who is doing fashion designing is doing, which is also different from the kind of counting the person who is doing healthcare is doing. Do you understand? Somebody who is buying and selling, okay, 10 naira plus 5 naira, simple as that, no long talk. Somebody who is doing fashion designing wants to measure the length, the hand, the bust, and everything. Now, that's one thing. Somebody who is doing healthcare, however, they'll be telling you, take this drug, this milligram, take that drug, that milligram. You can see. So there's a level of change to all these things, and the counting has become unique. You understand? They're not exactly the same. Same thing. Somebody who is doing engineering, you understand? Well, okay, people who are building houses, people who are designing cars, they are not doing the counting exactly the way somebody who is buying and selling in the market is doing. So these things are just like, communicating with different cultures. What's a culture? A culture is just a way of life. You understand? So people who are buying and selling, they have a particular kind of culture. They speak a particular kind of counting language. You understand? Same thing with people who are doing fashion designing. Same thing with people who are doing healthcare. People who are doing engineering and computers. You understand? So imagine if you want to communicate with someone who is from the Hausa culture. Definitely, the most efficient tool for you to use is the Hausa language. because it will connect. Same thing with somebody from every other culture in the world, the Yoruba, the Igbo, the Zulu. Don't mind me, Zulu is just another culture from South Africa. Yeah, so now I hope you get it. So up next, we're going to be moving into the numbers debate and how it goes. But just before we go into all of that, we need to really know why all these things. Why should we be doing all these things? Because once we understand why we are doing something, then we'll be able to just get a hold of it. Thank you very, very much for being here. Watch out for the next one. Thank you.